Hey, I'm off-site today, not using my regular mic, so hopefully this works. Are we looking at the screen here? So today we're going to show you something that really is, the meaning of an exclusive listing is that it's not on the MLS, meaning the masses don't know about it. In fact, a lot of people don't know about it. So today I have a really special place to show you guys, and you're literally one of the first to see it. I've taken a few of my very special clients through this place already. So anyway, so 171 Booth Avenue. So this is at Queen and Booth. You know where Joy Bistro used to be along Queen Street? It's now Barrio. That's Booth, so south of Queen, right there. So this right here, I'll show you really quick before we get into that what it used to look like. So we have here, this is the site we're talking about. There's 169 and 171 Booth Avenue. These homes have now been torn down and look more like this right here. So this is when I went through the home a little while ago. So you can tell there being two semi-detached homes. We'll get into the details of what they are, but they're about 1,800 square feet, not including a 600 square foot basement. And way up here, we've got a patio off the master bedroom, which is an entire floor master suite. I'm pretty jacked about these, and if Carla and I are seriously considering jumping into one of these homes, you can be our neighbor. We'll have to definitely soundproof those walls, because not because what you think, but because Ava, my daughter, is loud as fuck, and we have two dogs, so that's something that we have to consider. Anyway, so this is what the home looks like right now. The best part about getting into a home like this is that you get to pick all the final finishes. So the cladding is now been put on. So if you drive past this address later on, you'll see that. So this is the main floor. You've got the kind of galley kitchen here happening in the middle. And then that's the front area right there. And then you've got to look on the second floor, where basically each bedroom in this house has its own bathroom. There are five bathrooms in this entire house. And up there, which we weren't able to access this particular day. And if you're following my Instagram stories, by the way, which is where these photos are from, you can follow the springteam.ca on Instagram, or me, ARAMAMMO, on Instagram, and then you can probably get these in more real time. But anyway, here we are. So here's the back. So each home has a garage. These are now fully built out. So when you go there, you can see like a full-on massive garage with literally like 1,000+ square feet of storage capability in there alone. There is no backyard really, but this is the kind of buyer that's going to buy maybe a really super sexy condo. Not somebody who's looking for like that big sprawling urban house, because you're not going to get that green space here. But you do actually have it in the front of the home. If we go back to the image of the home, all that green space will be restored. The homes were brought forward a little bit, but there's a ton of green space in the front, so it's not totally lost right there. So now let's talk quickly some details. $1.8 million is the asking price for this. I would say that's 100% ambitious. I would be very surprised. I'm certainly not going to pay $1.8 million for this home, and I'm definitely not going to let you do that either. But so if you want to talk more seriously about price, we can do that later, but that's not what this is about right now. So we're looking at 3 bedrooms, a +1. That's all about the basement. This says 4 bathrooms, but there are actually 5. And there's 1 garage for the parking space in the back. In terms of location, I didn't pull up the Google map, but I can. I mean, school zones, you got the Moore Street Junior Public School, which is one of the better schools in the neighborhood. Riverdale Collegiate over at on Gerard and Jones, an awesome high school. I mean, if you don't know Leslieville, you got to come and check it out. There are literally more parks, green space, dog parks than any other neighborhood that I've seen, with the exception of course, the Trinity Bellwoods area, which has a pretty sick park. Transit is all around. Anyway, so the homes, do we have the width of the home here? I don't think we have the actual specs on the property yet. From what I remember, it's about 17 feet wide, so it's not super narrow, super modern aesthetic, but again, you get to pick all your final finishes, and nobody else has access to this, so there will be no competition. Anyway, so that's the home. So let's zoom out a little bit on the neighborhood so you can kind of check. How do you do that here? Let's do this. So if we zoom out on the entire community, you can kind of see where we're at. Once it loads for me, we can look at, see, look at this now in real time. You get to see me fumble. How did we end up down here? Boxcar Social, we got to go up this way across the bridge. We're going across the bridge, and there's Booth Avenue right there. So we got Jimmy Simpson Park right at the top of your street right here. You got tennis, you got swimming, you got hockey, you got this awesome softball field. You got a little kids play area with a splash pad and everything right over there. And then we go down Booth, and your home will be nestled in right over here. Not at all far from here. What's crazy though right now is that this church is totally gone. That's a condo that's going up right there, 875 Queen by Hardhat Developments. And so is this site right here, which is gone. That's the Daniels Logan project. Both very popular. Now this site over here, the Value Village parking lot along with the Value Village building was sold. You can Google that, the Spring Team Value Village, and you'll see the blog that we broke when we broke the news on the sale of that property. Anyway, so back to the Booth property. So, you know, $1.8 million is what they're asking. $1.8 million is not what you're going to pay. That is not a price that I'm comfortable with for that house at all, but that's what I'm here for, to negotiate that way down. And when I say way, I mean way. But the house is phenomenal. You get to pick design choices. You get to live in an awesome community of Leslieville. You get to have literally all the green space you want. You get to have basically everything you want. I guess it kind of just stops there, doesn't it? I mean, literally everything you want. So if you want to take a quick peek at the home again, there it is. If you want to go inside the home, I'm the only one right now that's going to be able to give you a hard hat tour of that thing. So give me a call, and then we will do that for you. Thanks.